Step 1. Make sure you're in a calorie deficit. Step 2. Make sure you're getting sufficient protein. And step 3. Make sure you're getting sufficient fat. Use a calorie calculator to estimate your maintenance calories, subtract around 500 calories, and there's your budget.
Every Sunday, start setting some weekly goals, then review the following Sunday, rinse and repeat, and each week you'll be much more productive than you were the last.
Here's a decent one if you don't have a gym, and here's a decent one if you do have a gym. Use one of these apps to track your sessions.
Ketchup, 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 ketchup.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
One hour later.
Chicken and rice. Again, my favorite.
So this week's going to be an interesting one as far as trying to maintain the weight loss program goes. First of all, I don't have as much control of my macros as I normally would because I'm at a workplace where the food's provided, but also this is one of the only places where contractors aren't allowed in the gym for some weird reason.
Great.
I do have some solutions to that. I brought some food from home so I can tackle that issue, and I don't know, let's do like push-ups on the floor or something before I go to bed.
I was saying this thing's a little bit unreliable, but apparently in the last 24 hours I've walked nearly 20,000 steps. Damn. Well, I've been away at work for a week, but it is technically a Sunday. I have to do the weigh-in, even if I wasn't gymming or dieting. Huh. Actually better than I thought it would be.
So a couple of days ago, I was doing my workout as usual, and I went to go pick up the bar, and about eight reps into the set, I nearly dropped it out of my hands. It's gone to the point where apparently it's heavy enough for me to do deadlifts with, but too heavy for me to actually hold in my hands. So I had to go out to the shops today and buy these wrist straps.
Right, so the last time I used one of these was... I say 10 years ago? No, it would have been like 20 years ago, surely. Sure, I can figure this out. Well, it only took me about half an hour, but we got to the stage where we have thread in, so let's see what I can do with this thing. Alright, this is either going to work spectacularly or it's going to go horribly wrong, but there's only one way to find out. That just snapped, didn't it? Let's cut that bit off there. That needs fixing up, but I can get to that at a later stage. But can't really see that straight from the back, so I'm hoping it is. That is the first part done, sort of, which is this bit here. Apologies in advance, Shrek. Hello. Of course, I will be making this thicker. This definitely needs to be 2 layers, I believe. What are you? Please tell me your artists had concept sketches for this shit, NX. Yeah, it could work. But
Happening straight up and walked everyone.
you good, Murphy?
maybe a battery-powered heat gun wasn't the best idea. Maybe. Son of a bitch. This thing is like almost done. It's 9:30, which is honestly not as late as I'm usually working, but the burnout's really kicking in tonight, and I think it's just because everything's a mess from where I've been working, so I think I'm just gonna have to clean up before I actually get the motivation to keep going. Oh, yeah, because I don't think I mentioned it yet. I initially made the shoulder pads out of clay, thinking that they would be nice and hard and sturdy, and these would be nice, kind of really armored things to walk around with. But even after like almost a week now of drying, they just fall apart. Yeah, that was never going to survive getting on a plane, which is why I've got foam ones now instead, which do not have this problem. Into the bin you go. Waste of my time. This is all the fur that was on the collar. I realized when I put it on, it was basically just trapping sweat around my neck and made it impossible to really breathe properly. But I've got a whole bunch of this stuff left over from the boots, and look, this was like $40 or $80 a square meter. I'm going to use every last inch of it. So this is replacing the neck here now. I think that's the way to do it. What do you reckon, Murphy? Yeah, no, not a fan. Yeah, the glue smells a bit strong, doesn't it, actually? Sorry. Alright, we're getting to the end of the jacket now. It's mostly about the teething issues. Things like sizing, and these belts have a habit of sliding up, I notice, when I put this thing on, and then the collar drops below my neckline, kind of blows out in the middle, shows off my nips, doesn't look very appealing, so I'm going to fix the belts in place. That'll make this permanent now, but it's ready. It should be in a good enough position where I can just leave it on forever now. My sewing machine is going to love me sewing through this many layers, but we got to do what we got to do. Actually impressed. The threads on the back only turned out mildly terrible. But it's fixed on now.
Turn back on.
This top coat primer that I use for a lot of this foam stuff has all these warnings on it about using a well ventilated space. Fumes are bad for you. It could cause problems. Yada yada yada. But here's the thing, Rust-Oleum people. I have worked around so many chemical plants that I have no real comprehension of paint fumes and other things. I've just been around that much ammonia. I'm just immune to this stuff now, which probably isn't a good sign, but you know. Alright, that is pretty much everything related to the cosplay, minus the boots themselves, which will be traveling in my main luggage, all in one case. This can sort of pad the top, I guess, but I've given this plenty of space around it, and I'll give it a good shake test. I'm hoping that everything is squared away nicely enough in here so that even if some disgruntled Qantas guy decides to throw it all over the belt, nothing should get damaged in there. I think we're in good hands for this one. What do you think? You happy we got the floor space back again? Yeah, more room for activities. You approve of it also? Yeah, you do. See you when I get back. See you. Breakfast tech, because breakfast at midnight seems like the perfect meal. Get a good little zoom in on that. Blue. Grey blue. That wasn't our bag, was it? No. I am not a smart person. Alright, let's see if this managed to survive the flight without Qantas somehow squishing everything. There's that. That looks good. That one looks a little bit squished in that corner, but I'm sure I can unsquish that. Everyone, please consider inviting me to your static. I am a sane individual who can... Thank you. Hey, I've got a mystery keyring to collect apparently. Oh, it's just one of those? Alright.
Yeah. It's not much of a mystery.
No! I won a mystery keyring, and the mystery keyring was, so you get another one. There you go. I guess. We get one each. Bye-bye, Melbourne. Bye-bye.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Maybe when we get some
Thursday. I've just got back home about an hour ago, basically. Had like a few extra days in Melbourne for a holiday. Got con flu, so I've been pretty sick the whole week. Hoping to clear up before I start work again on Monday. Bags to unpack still. Got laundry to do, and then I can dig through all my spoils that I got from the weekend, including the little keychain that I won and the apron from the cosplay competition that I also won. So yeah, it only cost me a couple of $1,000, but I got something out of it, I guess. Also, there's a crack in my ceiling, so I need to get that fixed. So yay. But I thought I'd just wrap up the last bit of the video before I go do all of this and possibly just jump back into bed just to say, for everyone who, I guess, watches this or watched it, and everyone who I've been talking to this about for the last few months while I've been losing the weight and working on the cosplay and everything, thank you. Thank you all for all the generous support that people gave me and all the compliments, even the ones that were slightly weird. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. It's a great few months. Knocked out some goals, and who knows, maybe I'll do another one of these in the future. So yeah, cheers all.